Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Kind of Funny Games. My name is Colin. This is Nick. Nick.
We're down here. Can
we're
you
over
see
here.
Us? Look at, we're here.
Usually we start
my
big.
hands! My hands! What happened to my hands?
So usually we start big and then we go small.
Right.
But we're not doing that today because you guys are going to Anaheim tomorrow for VidCon. As of
Right.
the day we're recording this is a while ago by the time people are watching this. And
Sure.
we're using our webcam because you're taking the nice camera with you, or the nice camera somewhere else at some event. I have no idea what the hell.
We don't really know. I don't.
But
I just show up to bring the pretty.
Well, you look adorable. You got a nice haircut.
I think we're the best looking people on this channel.
I agree.
Second only to Tim and maybe Greg.
Sure. So I'm number 4 then.
And maybe Kevin. Kevin's got a sweet smile that makes you just want to take your pants off.
He's also the sweatiest.
He is really
Which,
sweaty.
I mean, does it for me.
But it's because he's always moving around. We make him do a lot of stuff, Kev.
Sure.
You do a lot of stuff.
He does move around. He does a lot of things. So I just wanted to make sure people know that the quality of the video is not as good as it usually would be, and so we're just going to keep it small to not hurt your eyes too much. But today, Nick, I thought we would play Hatoful Boyfriend because it just came to PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and Vita, and this is a pigeon dating simulation.
I didn't know pigeons dated.
Well, you're going to find out that they do. We're at St. Pidgeot Nations, and we're going to enter our name now. And you know what we're going to have to enter our name as?
Galvatron?
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's do that.
You know what's funny is a lot of people think that Galvatron is dead. They think that we forgot about him. You never forget about Galvatron. Galvatron is eternal. Galvatron is truth.
Enter your last name, Galvatron Smith.
Yes, I was just going to say Smith.
Were you?
Yeah.
Is Galvatron Smith okay? Yes. That's great.
He's
so
great.
For some backstory, this game came out in Japan like 2011, 2012. It's a funny kind of game. It then came to like Linux and PC, and this is the first time it's really playable on console. So you can buy it there, but it's available in different places. Mediatronic, I think, is the company that kind of remade it from its original form. So thanks to them. So it says Hatoful Boyfriend includes a powerful visualization module, allowing even the birdiest of birds to appear as normal humans when first introduced. Display human portraits. Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Configuration saved. All right, fantastic. So let's
also yes.
St. Pidgeot Nations, a school blessed with extensive curricula and facilities. All right. Well, it should be known that I've known about this game for a long time, never played it.
Okay.
And I'm playing here, if you guys can't see, on a PS4, though you can play it on, various things, as I just said.
I'm beside myself with glee and anticipation on this one. I'll let you know that.
The teaching staff and student body are both made up of a diverse blend of birds of different backgrounds and species. I'm often asked why I chose to come here, despite not being a bird. It's a long story.
I wonder if there's going to be a Professor Snape,
Oh,
because that would be amazing.
usually you'd have about... overslept? Ryuta. That's the bird Ryuta. So that's what he looks like as a person. I don't understand what that even means.
Well, that's his human soul. Colin, if you ascribe to Eastern religion, we all have a pigeon soul.
Sure, I didn't know that.
We do. That's actually eerily close to what my pigeon soul looks like. Right there. You're seeing him. You're seeing him. Oh my god, my hand! Where did it go?
Bring it
Just
back
kidding,
there.
everyone. It's right here. It's right here. It's my hand. What's happening?
I don't know, I'm trying to read
Why is
the text.
Ryuta the pigeon talking to you? Is he talking shit?
I don't know, we're going to the school. Today is the start of the new semester. I wonder what lies in store. Some pigeon dating, I assume, is what lies in store.
Are we gonna? Is there like, what? Are we? Is this a high school? Do we establish what level of school we're at? Because I just want to know. I want to wrap my head around how much game I have to bring to this.
I think...
Because it's actually, there's an inverse proportion. When you're in high school, you have a lot of game. As you get a bit older, you don't really need a game. I don't need a game.
Sure.
I got a wife. You know what my game? You know what I said to my wife today, Kevin, to get her excited? I'm bringing home dinner, and she was like, "Great."
This bird just said, "Good morning, everybody."
I'm calling it right now. This is the best Let's Play we've ever done. You and I, by the way, let's keep this secret, everyone. Don't tell Greg I said this. Please tweet at him this. We do the best Let's Plays, you and I, 100%.
People like our Let's Plays. We're kind of legendary in kind of funny lore.
We're known in our community as the great ones.
So this is Kazuyaki Nanaki. He's a quail. He's a famously soporific. I'm sorry, I was going to say sophomoric. Soporific math professor. I don't even really know what that means. I'd heard the rumors, but I hadn't expected him to fall asleep just like that. So this is that bird's human soul, or maybe it's the human's bird soul. I'm a little confused by this game so far.
Okay.
When do the birds have sex with each other?
We're gonna get to that, or we're not stopping. It's bird sex or bust here at Kinda Funny Games.
Shirogane. Oh, dear.
You're peacocking there, Shirogane.
What is the
Sayuka.
point? I have no wish to speak with
Fallen
commoners.
snow.
Oh, well, I guess that's that. Hey, alright, okay, alright. This is so weird. This game's bizarre.
I rather respect the excellence with which these were photoshopped. The birds.
Yeah, oh, that's fantastic.
I mean, there's a high degree of art.
It seems this fantail is Shirogane Sakuya. His feathers would make any birdie proud. I don't like this, that they're calling things any birdie.
I mean, part of me, and I think Kevin will agree because we've got Kevin in the room now, thinks that I'm going to continue this in my regular life. Would everybody like to go and get some Del Taco food when we're in Southern California?
Oh, yes.
Everybody agrees.
Every birdie does agree.
Count me in. Count me in.
Hey, every birdie. Where's everyone? Aside from so the birds are reading books?
Maybe they all flew away.
Yeah, how are the birds picking these books up to begin with?
I mean, I can understand that they can change the page, but how do they get them off the shelf? That's what I really want to know.
Nageki. I have no idea what's going on. Are the birds gonna have sex in the library?
Have you ever had sex in the library?
No.
Neither.
Have you?
No.
I once had a feverish makeout session with a girl in a library.
I think I may have done that.
In the stacks? In the stacks, they call it?
Oh, in the stacks? Was it like by...
I think we went somewhere where
The books?
where it was by the books. And I think it was somewhere where it was like, the books that no one would ever go to.
Right.
I wasn't bold enough to try to have sex in a library, I don't think. Yeah.
I don't think I have. I mean, nowadays it doesn't really pay. There was that poor girl that she was just trying to entertain her fans in the library and got totally arrested for what I would consider art. I'll be honest with you.
I remember that.
Performance art. So, I mean, it's just like I can't even imagine what they want if you have just a normal, run-of-the-mill, innocent makeout sesh with a girl or boy. Whatever your tastes may be. So, Colin.
Yeah.
Is this all this game is? Just...
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I want the birds to mate.
Yeah, I want to see some bird-on-bird action. Let's go. Oh, he's so tall.
Yuya, come on, Sakuya. What kind of thing is that to say to your own brother after all these years? There's a lot of exposition here. My brother, you must be joking. Please don't try to talk to me again. I have no time for half-breeds. Jesus. Some fucked up shit.
There's a lot of depth in this that I don't appreciate.
The ever-popular trendsetter and ladies' man, Sakazaki Yuya, is Sakuya's brother? I wonder what the story behind that is.
Oh, there was some movement in the camera. Not you, Kevin.
Don't worry about it,
in-game camera. Someone's heart went all aflutter.
I try to stay sexy and suave in front of all you little ladies, but that there wasn't too cool.
Okay.
So this is this birdman's soul man.
Great film. See Thomas Howell. Okay. I like this person. He doesn't quite have the look as the other gentleman and or female. I can't remember who they were.
You're Galvatron, right?
Oh, you're goddamn right. I'm Galvatron.
This bird is so tall that his head is getting cut off on our TV, but not on the actual recording. Which is
no, yeah, it's we have a little scaling issue with the Samsung, but we're good to go. I was monitoring.
I know every birdie here. Besides, you're the only human. A single poppy in a field of rye. That's deep.
What's wrong with rye?
We had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. I have no problem with rye. I prefer bourbon.
Yeah, but definitely not poppy.
Corn mash.
We're not quite at that level with this company where we can start indulging in the poppy.
Sure. Like it's the late 19th century, you're saying?
Like we're just in an opium den chasing that white dragon. Or just chasing the dragon. I think it's just... Kevin, is it chasing the dragon? Not white dragon?
I think that's heroin, isn't it?
Heroin is made
No,
from...
the dragon.
Heroin is made from... I don't know if you know this, from heroin seeds. The heroin plant.
See, when you make things up, people believe you because you know a lot of things.
Yeah.
Heroin actually comes from the eucalyptus tree.
Oh.
That's why panda bears, or koala bears rather, are always jacked up looking. You look at them, they just look daft. Daft.
What the fuck is going on in this game?
I don't know. This is the world's best Let's Play. So far, all you've managed to do, are you going to get a trophy for the amount of screens that you've been able to
I don't know.
go
We'll
through?
find out.
Class, the outside of this game looks amazing. I'd love to go explore the environment. Or do anything that's not
No
just...
birdies here.
You're welcome, everybody. How many of you out there, and please leave a comment right now, are going to make it with us to the end of this bad boy? Because I want it. I want you all to be on this ride with us. Something's going to happen before this Let's Play is done that warrants you sticking around.
Something's going to happen. Kevin, go ahead and Google for me the heroin seed and see what exactly the heroin seed is. Yeah.
He's already done it.
What is this?
Heroin.
Oh, you're Googling. That's fine. But the heroin plant.
What's heroin made out of?
Find out the
heroin
Latin
was an
name
opiate.
of the heroin.
Isn't
plant.
heroin an opiate? Isn't it made out of poppies?
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought heroin was made out of.
Is it?
Out of.
I think
I'm trying to read. You guys are just talking. How are you talking to yourselves? Raw
We-
opium. Yeah. Opium.
which is made out of poppy. So
Yeah.
the poppy seeds.
The poppy.
Yeah. So basically, if we wanted to. Wait, what the hell are we talking about?
I don't know.
How did we get on this subject?
Oh my
of
God.
heroin? What the shit? Sorry, everybody. I apologize for that rather insane reaction to that. But
Shu Iwamine. This partridge is Iwamine Shu. Why does it say Shu Iwamine if his name is Iwamine Shu? There's one of these is a typo. The school doctor. He's rather creepy in person and has a bad reputation among the student body. Every birdie knows that even just talking to him can bring you down with aspergillus, psittacosis, or even worse things. Are those bird diseases?
I mean, I have to assume
I need
so.
Is there an ornithologist in the house? Kevin, you studied
Kevin,
a little bit of ornithology, right?
You're a master ornithologist, right?
I'm gonna go.
You're going to go where? Where are you going to go?
There's nowhere to go.
Kevin, literally, you're the only entertaining thing about this Let's Play. You can't leave. Where are you going?
Do you want anything from the store?
You going to the store right now?
No, we're gonna finish this.
We're in the middle of a Let's Play. You can't
You
go to
guys
the
having a
store.
good time? So you just walk around and...
I'm trying to figure out like when the
There's
birds
not
can
even
date each other.
any walking around. There's just a lot of hyperbole because I don't think there's a den of evil. I don't think there's a literal den of evil.
How are the birds opening the doors? See, I think that
See, I
there's
think they're
more to
shooting through
this.
the windows.
I think there's more to this than we know.
Okay.
I think that indeed at the end of Hatoful Boyfriend, you'll find out that they were human all along. That's
I
my
will
theory.
never find that out. I'll be honest with you. That is one secret that I will gladly never find out. I don't need to know the answer to that.
There's a lot of birds. How am I supposed to keep all these birds straight? Coo coo. That's what he said on the screen.
It did.
Coo coo. He's dancing around on a squished pudding. What does that mean?
Well, a squished pudding is when you drop your pudding and it gets squished.
This bird's wearing a suit. This bird is wearing a shirt and tie. And his name is Oko-san.
Oh.
He doesn't really look it, but supposedly he's a faint-tailed pigeon, I think. Either way, he's hyper.
Bird's an asshole.
He's well dressed, though. He's better dressed than all these other schmucks. At least he's
That bird is an asshole.
an 8 at IGN. I believe it. This game is supposed to be really good.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Sure, so far, not really seeing it.
Yeah.
I'm just
It's
Something
funny.
doing
magical is going to
it
happen.
wrong, or...
I don't think so. I think right now there's a lot of exposition. This
What
is
if
like
you were to
this is
hit
the prologue.
What if you were to hit triangle?
You want me to hit triangle?
What does that do? Did it just skip
It's just
everything?
It's just going.
Holy shit.
I think we want to. All right, so I'm just gonna hit the triangle again.
Okay.
So now we're just hitting the. Now we're just going through. Join the. Oh, so I can make a choice. I'm gonna
Boom.
join.
Track team.
The track team?
Well, okay. We definitely let's do this by process of elimination. We definitely don't want to join the library staff.
I like both.
Well, unless we want to have some sex in the library.
Sure.
Student council is a surefire way to be considered a nerd, but we'll have power, and so even though we will be a nerd, people will have to listen to what we say. And we can
Cheeseburgers
use
are-
that influence to get sex.
Cheeseburgers at lunch every day. That's what we can vote on the student council.
I'm leaning towards student council right now.
Student council.
Track
it is.
team seems like it's going to be.
I feel like I'm gonna break your heart, but I just looked it up. Apparently, you don't even kiss the birds.
The birds don't kiss. according to Christine.
No sex. No.
The birds don't have sex?
Track team it is.
The birds apparently don't have sex. What is the point of the birds being in the game then? Kevin.
Kevin, Google search. What is this called? Hatoful Joe?
Hatoful Joe. Hatoful boyfriend.
Hatoful boyfriend. Google search Hatoful boyfriend and then also comma heroin and just see what comes up.
What?
Can you do that for me?
So I can attend math class, gym class, or music class. Should I go to gym?
Yeah, we're gonna be jocks in this. We're not trying to be smart.
My wisdom is 1,
trying
my
to get laid in
vitality
high
is
school.
800, and my charisma is 5. I had to sit out the wing training, but it was fun anyway. Maybe someday I'll be able to fly too.
You're not gonna be able to kiss.
Now, is it because, do they not want, do they not want the birds to have sex because bird sex isn't fun to watch, or?
I mean, I would disagree. I've seen birds having sex before. It's hilarious. They basically fly, and then one of them drops out of the sky. Like, they basically look like they're attacking each other, which I guess if done correctly, so does human sex. No? Kevin's shaking his head no. Kevin's saying that's not how you do it. Kevin, no, that's not how you do it. It's supposed to be sensual. That's what you're saying to me off camera. Okay. Well.
What is going on in this game? I'm just hitting the triangle button
Do
again.
you know how ducks have sex?
I've never seen a duck have sex, no.
Don't they have a little spiral dick?
They do not have little spiral dicks.
They have big spiral
They have
dicks?
Giant spiral dicks.
You're talking like
Because I remember that there was a DuckTales...
Woo!
There was a DuckTales, like, spoof
Oh, yes. Yeah.
about ducks having sex, I think.
The ADHD people. They're good.
Yeah. I mean, it must have been a couple years ago now. I don't really remember it. Did you find a picture of the heroin bush yet?
You mean the poppy?
The heroin bush that has the heroin seeds?
Type in Harry Bush.
Heroin
bush, sorry, and see what happens.
Do you want me to long distance run or sprint?
I think you gotta be a sprinter. You know what I mean? They're the buff ones, right? Or no?
Yeah, like cross country run. I would say cross country.
They're the skinnier
cross country,
guys, right?
No, I would say. Well, I think they're all kind of skinny. I don't really know. Oh my God!
What is that?
That's a duck's penis. Holy shit!
That's hideous. That is not something to be proud of, my friend.
Well, that explains why there is no sex in Hatoful Boyfriend.
Wow. That looks like the.
Talk to? Who should I talk to? I don't even know who any of these characters are.
Let's talk to Katsuyaki.
What is it, Smith? I forgot that we put our last name as Smith.
We messed up, and I'll tell you why. Because Galvatron's actual last name is Galvatron.
Galvatron.
It's not like Cher where it's one name. It's actually Galvatron.
I didn't know that.
From Galvatron, Boston.
Galvatron, Boston.
That's where he's from.
Music class?
Galvatron, Massachusetts.
I'm going to go to music class today.
Okay.
See what kind of statistical boost we can get here. Today is a music history lesson. So much thinking outside the box. I feel like, oh my God, I can't believe that they just wrote that. I feel like I'm going to fly off the handle. Oh, this is what Mozart is all about, I get. Mozart? Is that a spelling error or is that a joke that I don't get?
Mozart? I don't know. I don't get that joke. That's
I wonder
how I would
what
spell
those
it.
wigs... My hands are so sweaty right now, and I don't know if it's because it's just hot in here or it's, I'm still waiting for a picture of the heroin bush as well.
Maybe it's because there's words like, what is that? Is that a word? Ptarmigans
on there. Are there a lot of ornithological... We need an ornithologist.
We need someone in the comments right now to go study ornithology.
And then come back.
And then come back and tell us what the hell's
going on.
Come back
in 4 to 6 years and let us know what's going on.
We'll wait. What's the study of bird watching? Because ornithology is like...
The study of birds. Like the
study
science
of birds.
Yeah. I took ornithology. We even had to stuff birds in that. That's how I learned the taxidermy skills that are going to be necessary to stuff Portillo when he does.
You better...
Although I'm not sold on necessarily stuffing Portillo. I don't know if that's going to happen. I kind of like the idea of making him almost a Viking-like piece of armor. Like making him in a jacket.
Small, what's he going to do? He's going to be like he's going to be able to cover your Johnson.
It's going to be for the next wiener dog.
Oh, I see. So you make him a helmet or like a cowl.
Right. Exactly. That's exactly right.
You know what I mean? That goes.
Yeah, the whole head, everything, just like he was an Indian chief.
I like that.
And then
I like that.
Portillo will be worn by CJ, who's going to be Greg's next wiener dog. And that way we'll always have Portillo with us.
Okay.
Did you
I was
already decide
thinking-
on that name?
We're going back and
Yeah,
forth
that's
on it, but Greg decided a long time ago. I'm trying to get him to change it to something like Coco or Cheetos.
Now go to the three-legged race, marathon, cheerleaders, first aid tent, or library.
I got to give you one guess as to what I'm going to pick.
Cheerleaders.
There you go. We're going there. Come on,
There's
guys.
something of a crowd around our cheerleaders. I see Sakuya and a brass band. That's overdoing it. What are those?
Little tiny chameleons.
Oh, that's...
Are they karma chameleons?
No.
Well, then why are you showing them to me?
Nick's only interested in seeing chameleons if they're karma chameleons. Karma
Chameleons.
I think I saw something similar during the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. You're here. So Sakuya's a cheerleader? Are these real people? Is this a high school or is this a fucking zoo? What is going
I
on?
don't know. I'm scared, and I'll be honest with you. Were it not for the fact that I'm really enjoying the conversation, I would have just
Gotten up and left.
gotten up and left and gone to Taco Bell. I can't. My wife just texted me. My wife just texted me. It was like this. Can you pick up a salad for me on the way home? And frozen yogurt. And I was like, deal.
All right, I can't take it anymore.
Well, that was a great game, Colin. Thank you so much.
I can't take it anymore.
8.
I don't know where this game's
8
going.
out of 10.
And it's very. I don't want to judge it. It's too early. We're not really paying much attention to it. It's supposed to be very funny and very.
Oh God, we
charming.
just went blurry. Now we're back.
Don't mess with the autofocus, guys.
That's why Greg should never leave us alone.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. So Nick, that was Hatoful Boyfriend. It's available on like PC and Linux and I think Mac as well.
Okay.
In various forms, and it just came out on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation Vita. Should you want to play this on your Vita, for instance, in public, I suggest you don't, but you might want to.
If I ever get a Vita, this is gonna be the first game I play.
Sure. Will you get all of the trophies in it?
Yeah. I'm gonna 100% it. Is that a thing?
It is a thing. I want to read more about this game, about what I'm missing, because I have to be missing something. The people that like this game, I trust very much. So, but I hope it's not like an Octodad situation or something where it's like it's just a funny idea that's not really fun to play. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Because Octodad is
you're
the
never
perfect
gonna
example
know.
of that.
I mean, play it for another 2 hours and see what happens. But
Oh,
when you do
Jesus.
that, after 2 hours, text me because I'm not gonna be here for that.
Sure.
Cool.
All right. Well, that's it for us. Nick, thank you for joining me.
Colin,
I'm
pleasure as
Colin.
always.
Remember, Kind of Funny Games, new Let's Play every weekday at noon Pacific time. Some of them, we actually know the games and how to play them, and some of them we talk about heroin bushes and birds that have sex with each other and duck penises and kind of the awkward way that ducks have sex with their duck penises. And we also sometimes discuss the nature of things like, I don't know, auto focusing on cameras. Sometimes we talk about lights and the lighting. Sometimes we talk about green screens. Is there anything I'm missing?
Well, yeah, you got. We have this thing over here. Oh my God! What happened to my arm? Ah!
It's in the Phantom Zone now. All right, bye.